What's good YouTube? It's your boy Nick Wavy. I'm back with a new video. Now, this video, before we even get into it, this video is going to be real time. Like, I'm sitting down on the couch, got the camera right there, you know, I got the lights on and everything. I feel like I'm on a movie set right now if I showed you guys like the whole setup right here. But this video is going to be me talking to you as I'm going to put aside YouTube, the YouTube entertainment, the public figure. I'm going to put that aside and I'm going to talk to you about what it's like to be a YouTuber, to be a public figure, and like how it really affects you as a person, how it affected me as a person, and why I wanted to quit. Now, I've been doing this for a really long time, so a lot of my friends and a lot of people that I know, they were starting their careers. No, they went to university after high school, so a lot of them went to university, college, and they started studying and doing school. I went straight into the workforce. So I think I graduated when I was 17. I did grade 12 and I did another semester on top of that because I didn't know what I was gonna do. So I was with my boys for like the last semester or the first semester of grade 13, you could say. And basically I didn't know what I really wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do accounting because that's what my mom did. And I had some experience in doing accounting, but it just wasn't for me. She used to pay me like a little piece of bread, you know, and I would do accounting on the side. I did that, and I didn't know what to do. I felt like I felt like university wasn't for me because in high school, I had a 70% average through the entire career of high school, and I took university courses for everything. But I didn't really care about it. Like, grade 11 is when I went through like a lot of changes. I started doing crazy things, and that's when I knew that I was going down a bad path. Basically, I was going down a really bad path, and school just wasn't for me. It wasn't I couldn't see myself doing it like how all my other friends were doing it. So cut forward to the end of grade 12, well, maybe grade 10, like even further back, grade 10, before summer started, I had dandruff. Like, I had really messed up hair. I had a haircut where I had like a buzz cut all over, and then at the top I had like a flip. You guys never seen that. There might be some pictures on the internet, but I had a flip haircut, right? And I had dandruff, really bad dandruff, so my head was itchy, like I couldn't scratch it. And my mom trained me to wash and condition my hair once a week, which is once a Sunday, which wasn't enough. So I live in Canada, so my hair got really dry and I had really bad dandruff. Then I Googled up hairstyles. I'm like, yo, I can't keep getting roasted like this in school, so I need to figure out a hairstyle that's gonna be proper. Google black men's hairstyle. I seen 360 waves. I'm like, yo, this is kind of sick. Like, yo, that's crazy. I can't believe you could do that to your hair. And I didn't even know I could do it. So when I started out, I had a tile scrubber. That was my first brush, and I was using that to brush my hair. And I didn't get waves in the first day, so I'm like, oh, yo, how do you get waves? So it was actually a time where I had a comb, and I actually scribbled in my lines of the waves. I've done that. I've actually done that in the past. And yeah, eventually I started getting my waves, but then my barber started cutting them all off, and I was too scared to say, yo, stop jacking up my hairline. Then my boy Solo Cut started cutting my hair, and that's why I started seeing real progress with my waves. And that's how the waves started. So that's how I got waves. I did this in grade 10. I think I was like 15, 16 years old. I'm 25 now. So I've been doing this for a really long time. And as I kept going, like, a lot of people didn't take me serious with the YouTube. If you guys know Wave Builder, they had a competition where you help people get waves and you could win $100. So I was on the pages all day. For 8 months I was grinding, and every month I never won. So I'm grinding, and I just kept going and going and going. And a lot of people took me as a joke when I started making the videos about waves. And like, yo, what are you doing? Like, yo, it's funny, you know. They didn't take me serious, long story short. But then when I won Wave King, I remember when I won it, I was playing ball, and they announced I was the Wave King winner, and that's when I realized, I'm like, whatever it is I want to do, I can do it. Because I was grinding for 8 months, I lost motivation. Month after month, I kept catching the L. Then I got it, and that's when I realized, I said, anything in life, if I stay consistent and I stay doing it, I'll be successful at it. So I had that mentality when I was 17, 18 years old. I won Wave King in 2012, so that's 6 years ago. So I'm 19, 18, 19, that's when I got it. So I kept doing the Wave videos for a really long time. I met a lot of cool people. I collabed with a lot of businesses, and I moved to Barbados, and that's where I really started taking my brushing serious, because I had no life. I was brushing all day long. Literally, that's all I did. I was making a lot of wave videos, but I didn't make a lot of wave videos in a type of sense, because a lot of people forgot that I had pretty flawless waves, and that was my mistake back then, because I didn't market it as much as I should have, because the wave game wasn't how it is now. The game was still coming up. So at that point, 2014, 15, 16, when I was super wavy, 2015, I already brought the game. Me and a few others built the game up. So at that point, I'm like, yo, I've been doing this for so long, like, yo, I'm not even into it like that anymore. And I lost the passion for waves. I got the curls, but I did 720s, 360s. So when I was in Barbados, that's when I was spinning the hardest. Then I started venturing off into doing other type of videos, live streams. Then I moved to Canada. Then I was really able to vlog. I was really able to live a better life, because Toronto is my home. Whereas Barbados, I don't know many people and I don't have a social life. Whereas Toronto, I can link up with anybody, anytime, and I can do anything, right? So, yeah, I moved to Canada and I really started venturing off in the videos that I was making, and I expanded my brand. And I told myself, when I stopped waving, if you guys remember, when I started my curl journey, I said, I don't want to be known for just a waver, because, yo, this girl over here, she may not even like waves, so she won't be interested in my channel, but she might be interested in my vlogs. So I wanted to diversify my channel as wide as possible and get audiences from everywhere. So I stopped the waves. Everybody from the wave game already knows me. Let me jump into something else and bring in a whole new set of people. Then they'll see the waves, and that's going to elevate the wave game. And it's just hand in hand, it's going to grow everything. So I did that for a few months, and it was really fun. Like, I had the most fun. My channel grew the fastest that it ever grew before. I was taking it pretty serious, and there was a long period of time where I needed YouTube to survive. If I wasn't doing YouTube, if I wasn't putting out videos, I can't be here on my own. I gotta move back home. I gotta find different ways to make money. So there's a point where I needed YouTube. I needed to drop videos, and there's pressure, and that if I don't blow up, I can't live. So if you drop a video that doesn't do as good as you need it to do, you're gonna feel the effects, because mentally you're like, I need this, and it's not blowing up. So you're gonna start stressing, like, yo, how am I gonna pay this? How am I gonna pay rent? How am I gonna get a car? You know? And I think throughout my entire YouTube career, I've always had side hustles. I've always had money coming in from everywhere. Because my last job was 2014. I'm an entrepreneur. And to be a successful entrepreneur, you have to have multiple streams of income. So there's times where my other stuff is booming and YouTube is just, you know, extra money. Then there's times when my booming shit falls and then YouTube picks back up. So it's always like, it's a wild ride. It's crazy. I think this is more so being an entrepreneur. Like the ride is crazy. And it takes a lot out of you emotionally, mentally, physically. So YouTube has always been like the backbone. Like, if it wasn't for YouTube, I would not be here. The YouTube is the core. Nick Wavy is the core of everything I do now. And when I launched Wavy merch, I realized that I guess I'm finally now getting paid what I should be getting paid for all the years that I worked, all the brush sessions, all the videos. Now I'm getting the rewards. Now I'm getting some money, you know, to a point where I could change my lifestyle. And then I felt like I didn't need to do YouTube. I just need to focus on Wavy merch. And I've told you guys this many times. I just want to focus on Wavy merch right now. Mind you, I've been doing YouTube since I was 17. I'm 25 years old. So that's 8 years of consistent career grind. And I was always able to find new content. People always ask me, like, don't you run out of ideas? I'm like, not really, it just comes to me. I don't really think about what I'm gonna do next. It just hits me. But I feel like when I launched Wavy merch, I really wasn't putting any focus on YouTube, and I was just focusing on Wavy merch, what I'm gonna do, running the business and all that. So I really wasn't putting any energy into YouTube. And it got to a point where actually when I turned 25, like, I've been hinting on Instagram that I wanna quit YouTube and stuff like that. So I thought about it. There was a video where I was at the mall and I chopped a girl in the mall. I look back now, 25 years old, and I did that when I was 24. I look back, I'm like, yo, I can't believe I was in the middle of the mall, cameras all over the place, you know, mic'd up, chopping a girl. I don't think I could do that right now. And I said, that's how I know I'm not trying to be a YouTuber anymore. And that's where I started thinking about it more and more, and I'm like, maybe it's not YouTube that I want to quit, that I need to quit. Maybe it's just the type of content I was making. So I'm so used to forcing it. I'm so used to taking YouTube as, yo, I need it. Where I lost the passion for it. I lost the fun. It was still fun. Don't get me wrong. I had so much fun doing every video I ever made. So much fun. But I didn't want to do it as a job. Because when you do it as a job, you have to do it. I don't like being told what to do. So I felt like I was so restricted that I have to do this. And I'm like, I don't want to do it. Basically. And it got to the point where I launched the new Wavy merch products, and I just came back from New York. I met the CEOs of Andis Hair Clippers. I shook hands with Damon John. I was with the Cut Buddy. I was with Self Cut System. And I was just listening. I was just soaking in all the information that was around, because I'm like the baby. These guys are super successful. These guys are real bosses, and I'm just here, and I have the privilege to be with them and soak in the knowledge. So I was just listening, and I realized that being an influencer is what these companies need. For one, they need ways to market their product. And I took myself, for example. So I launched my new products. I have do-rags on my site now. I'm wearing them right now. I have combs on the site. And I realized, who am I going to pay to market my products? And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm Nick Wavy. I've been doing Wavy videos for years. What do you mean, who are you going to pay to market your shit? I said, yo, at that point, that's when I realized, I'm like, honestly, Nick Wavy is the core of everything, and I need to find a way to make myself happy while doing my career. And that's what I'm going to do now. So being a public figure on that, I'm a very chill guy. I don't like the limelight. I like being low-key. I don't brag. I don't want to be necessarily known. If it wasn't for YouTube, it wasn't my job, I probably wouldn't have YouTube, I wouldn't have Instagram, everything would be low-key, but it's my job, so I have to do it. Now, if you guys know me, you know I'm being real with you guys. As you can tell right now, this is like, we're having a heart-to-heart right now. I'm letting you guys know about me. I don't like being famous. I don't care about being famous. I'm here to do business. I'm here to, you know, change people's lives, which I've done. People tell me that, yo, you've changed my life. I'm here to set an example that you can do whatever you want to do if you stay consistent and you're passionate about it and you're serious about it. That's what I want to be. The fame just came along with it. Now there's times where I go out, people know me and I don't know them. You know, they say, oh, that's Nick Wavy. They're like, if I meet someone, like, oh yeah, I already watch your videos. I know. I'm like, yo, so you see me here this whole time. You already knew who I was, and you didn't even say anything. You know, like, that's kind of crazy to me. And I don't know who you are, but you already know who I am. It's kind of crazy. Being a public figure, you know, you are in the limelight. There's certain things you can and can't do. I can't post certain things on Instagram. I can't say certain things. And that's also a burden, because not only do I want my private life, but as a social media influencer, you have to be so open with everybody. Now, I love all my subscribers. I love everybody who supports me, because that's family. Y'all supported me when my family and friends didn't support me. So I just need to find comfort in doing it for you, basically, instead of trying to maybe impress people, you know, because there's a lot of pressure. I feel pressure every day, and it's just been a crazy roller coaster ride. And I guess I got to the point where when Wavy merch sold out, like, I got very lazy. Now I've been working on these do-rags since April, okay, and this is November 1st, and we launched last week. So everything is a crazy process. And I guess in that process, I was so like, okay, when my brushes come, when my products come, it's gonna go crazy, I'll be good. So I had a lazy attitude for the past like 4, 5, 6 months, and I even said to myself, yo, I'm gonna quit YouTube. That's where we are right now. But that's basically it. I'm basically explaining to you guys, you know, what it's like, why I wanted to quit. It's not really like a global issue. It's more so of a personal issue, and my issues with YouTube, why I wanted to stop. But I'm not gonna stop. I needed a break, which I feel like I took a break. I think I uploaded like 4 or 5 videos in the past 2 months, which is really bad. I tell people I want to quit. They're like, yo, Nick, you're crazy. Why are you quitting YouTube? You need 1 million subscribers. You can't quit now. And I'm not doing it for the subs. I'm doing it. I wasn't doing it for a purpose. And the purpose needs to be, do I love it? And I do love it. But I just need to make sure I love it on my terms. I don't want to force it, because that'll make me unhappy. I don't like being told what to do, and I don't like being forced to do things I don't want to do. So, on that note, I'm trying my hardest to come back to YouTube. I uploaded a video yesterday and it was fun. You know, I had a lot of fun doing it. I like reading the comments. And it got to a point where the comments were so negative. Like, everybody was just hating. And it got to me. It never got to me before. When I was growing up, I got all love. You know, and then I got to this stage now where I'm getting bare hate. People, the comment sections are crazy. And it actually affected me. To be honest with you, I stopped reading all comments on all my videos. I stopped logging into the app. I stopped reading the comments, and I stopped because it was affecting me and I felt a weight. So after 8 years, and I just now started to let the hate get to me, that's pretty impressive. But I'm not gonna really worry about what other people say, you know, negative comments. I'm here having fun. You know, enjoy my videos. I enjoy making them, enjoy watching them. I want to make videos that you watch while you're eating some food, you know. That's the type of videos I want to make. And in regards to waves, this is another topic. I'll probably do another video on that because that's a whole nother story. But I'm happy that you guys are here. I'm very thankful for you guys. I look at you guys. I need to remember that you guys are family. You guys are not just viewers. And I lost that. I lost that mentality. But I'm getting it back now. After reading the comments of the last video, like I see everybody that used to watch my videos posting comments and stuff. I'm just like, yo, I missed you guys. I really did miss you guys. How you guys doing? Like, a lot of you guys are growing up watching my videos. That's crazy. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing to me. Thank you for liking the videos. For all the support. I really do appreciate it. This is the most heart-to-heart video that we've ever had, and you can tell the way I'm talking. It's all facts that I'm saying. So I've been through, and there's so much. Life has been crazy, y'all. Life has been crazy, but I'm back. I'm trying to get my head back on straight, and I'm excited to make videos that you guys enjoy, and I can't wait to get the full love that I used to have for making videos. I still have it, but I'm trying to bring that back out. So I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.